The CAT Experience Test Series is a test series that you should simply take if you're going for CAT 2024. If you're looking at taking 10 tests, make these the only 10 tests you take. If you're taking more tests, do go ahead and take other tests. We also have the Arun Sharma CAT Challenge on Mindworks to further invigorate your testing preparation. But the CAT Experience Test Series is something that you simply have to take if you are a serious aspirant for CAT 2024. Why do I say that? Well, I've got 6 reasons that I want to talk to you about. The first is that the CAT Experience Test Series is something which will exactly replicate the CAT paper, exactly replicate the CAT experience, and that's why we are calling it the CAT Experience Test Series. So when I say exactly replicate, it's not just in terms of the quality and the pattern of the questions. That's of course there. The quality of the questions, the pattern of the paper, the quality of the content, but even down to the trigger and reaction details of every quants and DILR question. In terms of the kind of triggers and reactions the questions throw at you in the actual CAT exam versus what you will experience in the CAT experience. It'll be almost like a CAT replica. You'll kind of feel that you're actually taking a CAT exam. And since I'm building it as the second reason, every question in the CAT experience is personally written by me for quants and data interpretation logical reasoning, and me and Meenakshi Upadhyay ma'am together for the verbal ability reading comprehension part. So that's the second reason why you should not miss out on the CAT Experience Test Series. The third, and because we are writing these questions, we are making sure that the CAT Experience Test Series is perhaps the only test series that gives you 3 dimensions to its utility. Now, every test series has a dimension of practice. When you do a test, mock test, for an exam like CAT, there is an element of practice inside that mock test. The CAT experience will also give you practice, like any other test series does. The second element of any question inside the second element of any test series is the fact that it gives you diagnostics. It tells you how you are scoring with respect to the CAT. If your current level of preparation and current level of performance was replicated in the CAT, what kind of score you would get. And because we are mapping the question pattern, the question difficulty, the question length of solving on every question, be it reading comprehension, be it verbal ability, be it quantitative aptitude, 3-step, 4-step questions where there's logic, but at some times the question difficulty is not because it's an 8-step question, but because it's 3-step question, but the logic is a little bit obscure. You'll not see it in the first go. Exactly like what happens in the CAT. And when you see the logic later, you say, aha, this is something that I should have known and I should have been able to do. So that is the replication that is happening in the CAT experience, because of which every question is a learning experience. That's the third dimension of this test series, which a lot of test series out there, I can confidently state to you, I've seen most of them, they do not replicate a learning, or they do not curate a learning experience for you. Right? One of the challenges that I face in my journey for preparing CAT students every year is that if you have seen a question and its triggers and reactions, especially in quants, DI and LR, if you have seen it before the exam and then you go into the exam and you see something similar, you'll be able to do it. If, on the other hand, if you're trying to solve something in the exam which is completely new for you, it makes it difficult for you to solve it in the exam. That is the third reason. The fourth reason, and this is very important for verbal and RC, is there's absolutely going to be no ambiguity in our verbal and RC answers. We can stand up in front of 1 lakh people and defend an answer. If we say B is the answer, B will be the answer. You can check the test series available out there. You'll find a lot of ambiguity in questions, and the problem ambiguity creates when you're solving ambiguous comprehension and ambiguous verbal ability questions is it kind of confuses you more than you were at the start. It muddles your preparation, and hence one of the things that you focus on when you're preparing for an exam like CAT is to solve. RCVA does not require a huge number of questions to solve, but it requires a set of questions where you are sure that B is the answer and you need to find out why you should be looking at B instead of C. On the other hand, if you're solving muddled comprehension questions where B can be an answer if you're thinking this way and C can be an answer if you're thinking that way, then it creates a issue, because what happens is you don't know what to look for inside a question and you get more confused than you were at the start of preparation. Unfortunately, this is something that is happening in a lot of the study material and mock tests out there, which we assure you the CAT experience will not have. Every question will have one crystal clear answer in verbal ability and reading comprehension. And this is again something that replicates the CAT. Because if you look at the CAT and look at 20 years of the CAT paper, pick up 200 questions on verbal ability and reading comprehension, I can challenge you, each of those 200 questions will have one clear answer. Our experience, the CAT Experience Test Series, replicates that experience. The fifth major point, which I already talked about, fifth reason, the big reason, is that the QA, DILR, the triggers and reactions that are inserted, that will be inserted into the DILR and QA questions, whether it's obeying instructions, triggers and reactions, or it is self-generated thinking-based triggers, reactions, they'll kind of replicate the CAT both in terms of the difficulty level and in terms of the length of the question. We are not going to make you questions which are so lengthy that you can't solve it in the exam. We are not going to give you questions which are difficult to solve in quants because they are maths questions. So this is something that you'll see in a lot of mocks. IIT का question उठा के CAT के question में डाल देते हैं. CAT never does that. Even if a question looks like an IIT question inside the CAT exam, it has a very simple, straight, logical solution which you can check on my YouTube channel as I explain the CAT papers on from my side for you to understand what the CAT is. And that understanding, that replication of 30 years of my experience with the CAT paper is going to be actually reflected in every question that we are going to build for this series. 5 reasons. That was 5 reasons. What is the 6th reason? We're giving it to you almost as a gift for the price, which is lower than a cup of coffee that you pay nowadays. 10 of the highest quality mock tests, the greatest mock tests you can find, for 199. You heard that right, 199 rupees only. What are you waiting for? What's your excuse? Why will you not take the CAT experience in 2024? Click on the link below to find out more.